Hey everyone, ready to unlock the secrets of purpose and happiness
We're diving deep today.
into this idea of finding fulfillment.
Exactly. And,
Basing this deep dive on
yeah.
a podcast episode called 038 Finding Fulfillment, How Purpose and Meaning Impact Happiness.
Lots to unpack there.
So much good stuff.
Yeah.
And so many people out there
Right.
feel like they're missing something.
Totally.
Like something's just not quite right.
Like a little lost.
Yeah, and they're searching for answers.
Yeah.
And maybe they don't even realize
Yeah, right.
that what they're really craving
Yeah.
is a sense of purpose.
It's true.
And I think a lot of times
Yeah.
we get this idea in our heads
I know what you mean.
that purpose has to be this,
This huge thing.
like this
Right.
big
Monumental.
life plan.
Exactly.
But this episode really emphasizes.
That's what I loved about it.
Yeah.
It's not about that at all.
So not about
No.
itinerary.
Like-
No, it's more like a,
An inner compass.
oh, I love that.
Yeah.
An inner compass.
Guiding you.
Yeah. But what about the people who
Yeah.
don't have that sense of purpose?
Right. Like what happens?
What happens when we're just
wandering around.
aimlessly?
Yeah. This is where it gets.
I know this is good.
This is where it gets really interesting.
Tell me.
The episode really dives into
Okay.
the downsides of
Definitely.
lacking purpose.
And I bet a lot of people listening right now
Mhm.
are feeling this,
They
but they haven't quite.
can't put their finger on it.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt this kind of emptiness?
Oh, yeah.
Like you're just going through the motions?
Like life's on autopilot.
Exactly.
You're just kind of existing.
Yeah. That's one of the big ones.
Yeah.
And a lot of times
Yeah.
that can lead to low self-worth.
Because you start to question
Yeah.
your value.
Like, what am I even doing here?
What do I even matter?
Exactly.
Right? And the episode even links lack of purpose.
This is important
Yeah.
to struggles like anxiety and depression.
Oh, wow. So it's not just like a
Wow.
minor inconvenience.
This is serious stuff.
This can really impact our.
Our mental health
Wow. Okay. So we've talked about
Yeah.
how a lack of purpose.
can be pretty heavy.
But what about the flip side?
Right.
Why is purpose so important?
This is the exciting part.
Yeah.
It's not just about,
Not just about avoiding the negative.
it's about unlocking this incredible sense of fulfillment.
So it's about feeling genuinely good,
Yes.
like deeply satisfied
exactly.
with your life.
Yeah. And the episode breaks it down.
Okay.
How purpose fuels happiness.
Give it to me.
One of the biggest is motivation.
Oh, yeah.
When you have a sense of purpose,
Yeah.
even the tough days feel easier.
Because you have a why.
You got it.
Yeah.
Behind your actions.
I've noticed in my own life,
Mm-hmm.
when I'm working towards something I care about,
Yeah.
it gives me that extra push.
That's purpose. It's like, this matters.
It matters.
Even if it's hard.
Yeah. And then there's that
That resilience
purpose.
builds this inner strength
Oh, I love that.
to face those challenges.
It's like an anchor
Exactly.
in a storm.
You got it.
So it's not just about feeling good
Right.
when things are easy.
It's about having that strength.
When things get tough.
They keep going.
Yeah. And something else
Yeah.
that really stood out to me in this episode
Oh, timing.
was this link
Okay. Go.
between purpose and
Social connection.
social connection.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, because when you're working towards
Mm.
something that you care about,
Yeah.
you tend to connect with people.
Who share those passions.
Yeah.
It's like finding your tribe.
You're trying
People who get you
who get you,
and support you.
and that can make
All the difference.
all the difference in the world.
Absolutely.
But ultimately, I think the core of it is this idea that purpose leads to
fulfillment,
fulfillment.
that deep sense of satisfaction.
Like you're living
Right.
with your values.
Yeah.
And you're making a meaningful contribution.
However you define that.
It's about feeling like your life has meaning.
Yes.
Like you're making a difference.
That's it.
And that goes way beyond just fleeting happiness.
This is lasting contentment.
Okay, so we've established
Mm-hmm.
that purpose is important,
It is.
but the question is,
The big question.
how do we cultivate it?
And luckily, this episode
Yeah,
doesn't leave us hanging.
it gives us the steps.
Actionable steps.
Yes.
First step,
Okay,
self-reflection.
it's about taking that time
Yeah.
to get real with yourself.
And think about your values.
Like what gets you fired up?
Who lights you up.
Yeah,
Those are clues
they are.
to where your purpose might be.
And here's the good news.
What's that?
You don't need to have this big plan
Oh, thank goodness.
figured out right away.
Right.
The episode encourages us.
To think small.
Small.
Start small. What kind of small steps?
It could be anything.
Give me an example.
Helping a friend,
Okay.
learning a new skill,
Yeah.
volunteering.
Right.
Key
Yeah.
is that it aligns with your values.
You're taking action.
Even if it's small.
Just do something
Exactly.
that feels meaningful.
And
yeah.
don't underestimate the power of community.
Oh, yeah.
Finding your purpose.
It's not a solo mission.
It's not.
It's so much easier
It is.
when you have people
Who share your passion.
to support you.
Your cheer squad.
Yeah. And they can offer you
Oh, yeah.
a different
A
perspective
fresh perspective.
when you're feeling stuck.
Absolutely.
And this might surprise you.
What's that?
The episode talks about
Oh, yeah.
mindfulness
Mindfulness.
in finding purpose.
I know, right?
I always thought mindfulness was about being present,
Present in the moment.
not about the big picture.
Right. But the episode suggests
Okay.
that staying present,
Yeah.
savoring those little joys
Yeah.
is a huge part of it.
So it's about appreciating
Yeah.
the journey.
As much as the destination.
I love that.
Yeah.
Such a good reminder.
It is.
And that brings us to the final point. The
okay.
episode emphasizes
Be me with it.
growth mindset
Growth mindset.
when it comes to purpose.
Okay, so for anyone who hasn't heard that,
Yeah, what does that even mean?
it's this belief that your abilities,
Yeah.
even your purpose,
Okay.
can grow
They can grow
and evolve
Oh,
over time, being open to new experiences.
So it's not about,
It's not about,
this is who I am,
right.
this is what I'm meant to do,
No, it's about
or change.
embracing the possibility
Yeah.
that your path might change.
And that's okay.
More than okay.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
I love that.
It takes the pressure off
It does.
of having to have it all figured out
Right now.
right now.
Okay, so we've talked about
The benefits of purpose.
all the good stuff.
But let's be real.
Let's be real.
Finding your purpose.
It's not always easy.
No.
There are bumps in the road.
What are some of the things?
The episode talks about this.
Okay, what are some of those obstacles?
Well, one of the biggest
Yeah,
is fear.
fear.
Fear of failure,
Yeah.
fear of the unknown.
It can be so paralyzing.
It can.
What do we do about it?
The episode says, first acknowledge it.
Don't pretend it's not there.
So say, hey, fear,
I see you.
I see you.
Okay.
Just recognizing it can help.
So we're not trying to push it away.
We're befriending it.
We're befriending the fear.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then take small steps.
those baby steps.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
They're key.
They're key to overcoming fear.
You got it.
So we build momentum
Mm-hmm.
through action.
Even if it's tiny,
Just start.
start.
Okay.
Mhm.
What's another obstacle?
Another big one,
Hit me.
external expectations.
Wait.
It can be so hard.
To tune out the noise.
All the noise
Yeah.
and focus on what matters to you.
Because everyone has an opinion
They do.
about how we should live our lives.
That's true.
And the episode reminds us
Yeah.
that purpose
Purpose.
is personal.
It's about your value,
It's about my values.
your passions,
I'm passionate.
your definition of a meaningful life.
So don't let
This is a lapse.
external pressures
Dictate your path.
listen to your own inner voice,
That's it.
even if it's whispering
Even if it's a whisper
something different.
from what everyone else is shouting.
Yes. And finally,
What's the last one?
the episode talks about
Okay.
overcoming
Overcome
a
it.
fixed mindset.
Oh, the fixed mindset.
Yeah, remind us again.
Fixed mindset is
Yeah.
that belief that your abilities and your purpose are set in stone.
Like you can't change
We can't change.
or grow.
And that can be a real roadblock
It can.
because it leads to
Frustration,
frustration.
disappointment.
When things don't go according to plan.
Because if you believe
Yeah.
your purpose is fixed
Mm-hmm.
and then you have a setback,
It feels like failure.
it feels like a huge failure.
And that's why
That's why the episode
courage is a growth mindset.
embrace a growth mindset.
Be open to new experiences.
Learn from those mistakes.
And be willing to adapt.
So we see setbacks
Like learn and grow.
to learn and grow
We'll learn and grow
and to allow our purpose
to evolve.
as we do.
As we do.
We've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
We've talked about why purpose matters,
It matters.
how it impacts our happiness
Our happiness.
and some of those
The
challenges.
lumps in the road.
And most importantly,
Yeah.
we've explored some strategies
Actionable strategies.
for cultivating
your own sense of purpose.
And remember, this is not a race.
It's a journey.
Finding your purpose.
Take it one step at a time.
It's journey.
It is. And it's a journey 1,000 miles, you know.
That's what they say.
Begins with a single step.
I love that.
Finding your purpose.
One step at a time.
No different.
It reminds us that
Yeah.
we don't have to have it all figured out
Not at all.
right now.
Right now.
We can just start taking those
Baby steps.
baby steps,
No matter how small.
however small.
And it's not a race.
No, It's not a race.
There's no timeline
There's no timeline.
for finding your purpose.
That's the beauty of it.
It's a journey.
It
A
is
self-discovery.
self-discovery.
And those can take
It can take
time.
time
And it's not always
of the straight path.
a straight path.
Oh, no.
There might be detours,
Detours?
unexpected turns,
Unexpected turns?
maybe even some U-turns
Yeah, you might have to backtrack a little
along the way.
along the way.
But you know what?
What's that?
Those twists and turns,
Those twists and turns.
they can actually be
I think they're valuable.
valuable.
Yeah.
They can lead us to
They can lead to unexpected discoveries
unexpected discoveries.
and help us
Help us refine
our purpose.
even further.
So instead of getting
When we
discouraged
hit those roadblocks.
when we hit a roadblock,
Yeah.
we can see it as an
An opportunity
opportunity to learn and grow.
to learn and grow.
You got it.
It's all part of the process.
It's all part of the process.
And remember,
Yeah.
you don't have to
You don't have to.
go through this alone.
The episode talks about this.
Yeah.
The importance of community,
Community is so important.
connecting with people
Yeah.
who can offer that support.
The support
Like
and
I said,
encouragement.
Having a tribe,
A tribe.
whether it's family, friends.
Or even an online community
Those online communities are great.
of like-minded people
People who share your passions.
can make all the difference.
It can.
It's like having
It's like having a
a built-in cheer squad
cheer squad.
reminding you why you started.
Why you started in the first place.
Yeah.
And sometimes they can even offer
A fresh perspective
a fresh perspective that we might not have
we might not have
seen on our own.
seen on our own.
It's amazing how just
Yeah.
talking to someone
Talking to someone,
can help us untangle.
our thoughts.
Our feelings.
And our feelings.
And speaking of shifting perspectives,
Ooh, I like that.
this episode brought up
Okay.
something I thought was really interesting.
Tell me.
The idea
Yeah.
that our purpose can actually evolve over time.
Really?
So it's not this fixed thing
No.
that we're stuck with.
The episode emphasizes
Okay.
our values,
Yeah.
passions, even our definition
Yeah.
of a meaningful life
Yeah.
can change as we grow.
As we grow, as we learn.
That's such a relief to hear.
It is.
It takes the pressure off.
So having to have it all
Yeah.
figured out
Right.
right now.
Right.
And that's where
That's where the growth mindset
the growth mindset comes in again.
comes in.
Yeah.
It's about
Go about
being open
to
those shifts.
those shifts and changes.
It changes.
Trusting that they're guiding you
Yeah.
towards a purpose that aligns
That aligns with who you are.
with who I am
No.
now.
Right.
So it's
Like
not about
clinging to this rigid idea.
of what our purpose should be.
No.
It's about being flexible
Being flexible.
and allowing our purpose
Yeah.
to unfold organically
To unfold organically.
as we do.
That's a great way to put it.
So we embrace the journey
Embrace the journey.
and we trust
Trust.
that it will lead us
It will this.
where we need to be,
Where we need to be.
even if it's not where
Even if it's
Okay.
not where we thought we were going.
we were going.
Right.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about
We have.
the how of finding purpose,
Yeah.
but I think it's important to take a step back
Back a step back.
and remember
But remember,
why.
why does all this
The big why.
matter?
Right. Why are we even doing this?
I think this episode does a beautiful job of reminding us that the pursuit of purpose
Yeah.
is ultimately about
It's about
living a life that
that's
feels
important.
meaningful
and fulfilling.
and fulfilling.
It's about waking up each day
Waking up,
with a sense of excitement
excitement,
and purpose,
knowing that you're
knowing that you're making a difference
making a difference
in the world,
in the world,
however you define that.
however you define that.
Yeah.
And that sense of
A
fulfillment,
sense of fulfillment.
it ripples outwards
Gosh.
when you're living a purpose-driven life.
Yeah.
You inspire others
You inspire others
to do the same.
to do this.
It's contagious.
It is contagious.
Your passion,
Your passion.
your enthusiasm,
It can light up a room
light up a room
and make everyone want to
want to join in
join in
on whatever you're doing.
on whatever you're doing.
That's the power of purpose.
And ultimately,
yeah,
I think that's what it's all about.
it's about
Creating a world
the world.
where more people
More people
are living lives
that feel
that feel aligned
align with their values,
with their values
and their passions. Yeah.
A world where people are excited
Excited
to get out of bed
out of bed
in the morning
in the morning
and make a difference.
to make a difference.
And that starts with
That starts with
each of us
each of us
taking that first step
taking that first step
on our own journey
on your own journey
of purpose.
of purpose.
So if you're feeling lost,
If you're feeling lost,
fulfilled,
unfulfilled,
remember, you are not alone.
you are not alone.
And finding your purpose
It's possible.
is absolutely possible.
Absolutely.
It's a journey.
It's a journey
Worth taking.
worth taking.
And the rewards.
The rewards are incredible.
Okay, so let's recap.
Let's recap
Some of the key takeaways
key takeaways
from this episode.
from this episode.
We've learned that purpose
Yeah.
isn't about
It's not about
having a rigid
life
plan.
plan.
It's about having
It's about
a sense of direction,
but
like an inner compass,
like an inner compass
guiding you towards what matters.
most.
Most.
We've also explored
The importance of self-reflection, taking the time to get to know yourself, identify your values and your passions. And we've talked about
the power
of taking action, even if it's just starting with
small,
manageable steps, baby steps. We've also emphasized of community, connecting with people
those people
who can support you, and encourage you along the way. And we've talked about the importance of embracing
a growth mindset,
being
open to the possibility that our purpose
can evolve and change over time. And perhaps most importantly, we've been reminded that finding purpose is a journey, not a destination. It's about
embracing the ups and downs, the twists and turns,
and trusting that it will all lead us to a life that feels more meaningful
and fulfilling.
And with that, we're ready to wrap up
this deep dive
into the world
of purpose
and fulfillment.
But
before we go, we want to leave you with a final thought. Something to ponder. As you go about your day. You know, we've talked about all these big ideas.
We have.
But I think what really matters, how we actually apply this.
How do we use this?
To our own lives.
Exactly. It's not just about understanding the ideas.
It's about putting it into practice.
So
to wrap up this deep dive, we want to leave you with a question.
Okay, a question.
Something to think about.
I like it.
As you go about your day.
Okay, hit me.
What's one small step you can take today?
Okay, one small step.
To connect with something.
Okay.
That brings you joy. Or a sense of meaning. It could be anything. Maybe spend a few minutes doing a hobby you love.
I love that.
Call a friend who inspires you.
Oh, yeah.
Take a walk in nature.
Nature's good for the soul.
Soak it all in. Maybe even just take 5 minutes to write down. What you're grateful for.
Gratitude.
The point is, just start somewhere. No matter how small. Because even those tiny actions can create a ripple effect.
It can.
Leading to bigger changes.
Down the road.
I
love that.
And who knows? You might just inspire. Someone else.
To do the same. Because purpose
is
contagious. When we're living a life. That feels meaningful. It naturally inspires
others
to do the same. So if you're feeling lost, or unfulfilled, remember
this.
You are not alone. And finding your purpose. Isn't some impossible dream.
No, it's not.
It's a journey.
And it's a journey. It is
worth taking. And we are here.
To
cheer you on. Every step of the way. So go out there. And make it happen. Start creating a life. That truly lights you up. That's it for this deep dive.
Into the world. Of purpose.
And fulfillment. We hope you found it
helpful
and
inspiring.
Until
next time. Keep diving deep. You keep searching for that spark.
That spark.
That makes your heart sing.
It makes your heart sing.